Lemon pudding? Don't know about that. Let's see.
We are making lemon delicious pudding today, and it does live up to its name. It's lemony and it is delicious. So we need our ingredients, we need the oven on, we need specialised equipment, and we need to get going. So we need spray to ensure that our pudding doesn't stick to our container, an egg which we're going to separate into the white and the yolk, fresh lemon, a lemon squeezer, 80 mils of milk. We have a quarter cup of self-raising flour, quarter cup of caster sugar. We've got some icing sugar dusted at the end. We need a whisk and a clean bowl. If you don't have a clean bowl, doesn't matter if it's glass or whatever, metal or ceramic, you must make sure it is very clean. So you give it a good wipe out, or else the egg whites will never beat up. I've got a disposable container, but if I was at home, I would use a pudding basin. I'm not going to waste foil at home, but I'm at school at the moment, and an electric beater and a scraper. Make sure at the end you wipe your beater down. It can build up a lot of dirt on it, so make sure you wipe it down, please. You're going to whisk together lemon rind. Now when you're doing the lemon, it's that's enough. Turn, turn. If you do, you get down to the white pith, and it's bitter and horrible. So I've done all of it just about already anyway, but that's how I started. So I get it all off, and so we have our flour, lemon rind, lemon juice. I've squeezed the lemon, make sure there's no pips in it. Lemon juice and milk. So I'll just gradually add the milk. It'll probably curdle a little bit because acid and milk probably won't go together too well, but we'll see how we go. No, it seems to be holding. And the other thing we've got to put in here is our yolk. So I'm going to separate it out. Now I'm going to separate it into it's eventually going to go into my large bowl, the white. So I'm going to separate into a bowl first, because if it breaks, we can't afford to have any white, look what's happened. That yolk has broken. Pretty sure that's got some fat. Oh, that might just be my lemon. I think it's all right. I think it's just me with my fingers, so we'll see how we go. So you put your yolk in there, beat it all up, whisk it, whisk it, whisk it, and that's ready for the moment. Now, we get our egg white. Now, I've made sure my bowl is very, very, very clean. And we're going to whisk that up to soft peaks. As you can see there already, we're getting our soft peak. Don't have to kill the poor egg, just beat it, the egg white, until we are denaturing that egg white, and now we can add our sugar gradually. Now that is glossy and beautiful. So what we do now, we took a tablespoon of that sugar before, I didn't show you that, but we took a tablespoon out and put it in here first. So what we're going to do now is get rid of our whisk. We're going to get either a spoon, and we just place that beautiful mixture that has got air incorporated into it. We fold it in, and then we add the remaining beautiful egg white that's been beaten up all that beautiful air has been incorporated in there. And we fold it gently. Because the point is, now that we've beaten all of that beautiful air in there, we don't want it to separate out. So that's pretty much folded in. Now I've greased my tray and I'm just going to place that in. Now what happens in the oven, this sauce actually separates itself out into the bottom and you get this beautiful thick lemony sauce and you get a very light sponge on the top. So we'll put that in the oven for 35 minutes and when it comes out we'll dust it with icing sugar and serve it with ice cream. Okay, good. So with a pudding like this we always put it in a water bath. So you put it in a container and the water comes up halfway up the side. That's so that it doesn't cook like a cake. We want it to be a pudding, so we want it to cook slowly in that water bath. And there we are. And there we have it. The pudding is cooked and our water bath has allowed moisture around the pudding so that it doesn't, it has cracked a little bit, but that's okay. But we don't want it rubbery. That's why we have a water bath. And now I've put a serving, it's not the neatest of serving, but usually I'd make these in individual ramekins and then dust them with a little bit of icing sugar, ice cream, a little bit of decoration there with a lemon, and there we have our lemon delicious pudding. Enjoy making it and send me some photos. I'd love to see some photos of the work you do or your teacher. We love to see feedback and that you are number one looking at our demonstrations and the main thing, number two, that you are actually cooking at home and improving your skills. See you later, Year 10s. Lemon pudding was delicious. I think I'll be making it again.